So, hello and welcome to my first HOI4 video ever. Today I'll just be doing a special game as Germany. Only thing is, I'm doing the 1939 target. I'll just do this as a short introductory video for my channel, nothing major, and yeah, nothing else to it. I'll just get started. So, the first thing I noticed when I first load into the game is that there's a fuck ton of divisions that you usually wouldn't build if you're playing a 1936 start date game, and that's just getting in your way. So I'll be deleting these garrison divisions as I have no real use of because of them. I'll be playing with some mods, nothing major, just a few shield ones that make my experience way better, such as Bladed Peace Conferences. Most of you must have heard of them by now. And I got a mod that added a focus tree for Sweden. I'm Swedish, in case you didn't know. Pretty interesting. I'll just see where the AI goes with that. Yeah, no. So the templates are a bit of a major thing that might get in the way. Wait, where is standard templates? And how do stockpiles look? Nothing too bad, nothing too bad. I could see some improvements be done with 1936 started and all, but guess it's good. So I handled what had to be handled and managed what had to be managed, and I noticed that Poland is improving relations with Nicaragua. Why the fuck? That is France dealt with. Now, as we usually would, we are turning our attention to the Brits. Now, instead of having to put my entire navy here and just, losing it to the Brits, I'm just going to use a mod that I have called Easier, or I think it's called Better Naval Invasion, that I do recommend for anyone not having to deal with, this shit. So instead of just having to battle the Brits for naval superiority until, 1944, I am just going to use it to avoid having to gain naval superiority and just, in Britain. Now, this can be a tricky one because of, what ports to land on and whatnot. When I do play Iron Man, I usually go first, I invade the Netherlands in early 1936 using the Justify War Goal on Puppet thing. I then naval invade from, see if there's a city here, no, this province. I go from here to Hull. Usually there's just one shitty division, here's any. So I invade from there, cut to Liverpool, encircle the city in case there's a unit there, and then just, exploit the fact that the Brits have like 3 divisions. I didn't know that guy existed. think I've seen a report actually. Anyways, you see 77 divisions to 101. And using this method, you'll usually have the Second World War dealt with by, I'd say, 1940. And then you can prepare for the, actual fight. You know what I mean? I usually don't go for invading using my main panzer force because they tend to get sunk really easily. You see, I don't have to do any preparation time, I don't need naval superiority or naval supremacy or whatever the frick it's called. I don't have to do any of that shit. I just, invade, simply. I think I'll be linking my entire collection of mods that I play with, usually. Some are a bit graphic, but I prefer to play, how shall I say, realistically. And if you play realistically, then you have to, use the mods to portray what happened in the Second World War, which means you might have to use, you might see some swastikas basically. But no, I'm not Nazi. I just feel like we should recognize whatever, or recognize what happened during the war. Fighters. Now, quick tip. Always go, if you have a waiting tiger, that is, always go for bombing air bases. Because basically, bombed air bases, they don't have any planes to resist. Because their bases are all shit. And then you can just, wreak havoc on them without, just catch bombing them to hell and back, without them being able to fight back. I'm actually kind of surprised how big the, German Air Force is in this scenario. Usually it's pretty big, but it's not like, what is it, like a few thousand planes. I don't know, maybe I'm just bad. Actually, probably that's the case. Yeah. So hopefully there will be another time lapse, which is just me quickly getting in vision, and I'll see you again. So now that I got a pretty nice beachhead covered here, some convoys were intercepted, but yeah, nothing major. Just pushing through the UK. Seemingly they are pretty damn dog shit. This, in this scenario, it could possibly, possibly be because, well, they made it realistic. Paradox made it realistic, of course, and thus they wanted to, resemble how the British Army actually was during World War II. During what is it? The 14th of August, 1939, and thus they don't really now make it the strongest ever. And usually I would just, make, or well, train thousand divisions, but since it hasn't really gotten a chance, I guess they're pretty weak. Also, it's pretty easy to go for encirclements, seemingly. I don't really know how it works. But yeah, there we go. Now, thank Lord in heavens, I do have played at peace conferences, so no Italians taking over the entire world, but I will try to not go overboard. Although, it was me who did like 70% of the work. This, I'll spare some for Italy, I svenska då. Kan ha Matrush, they can have Sinai, they can't have Sinai, they can have Korska, they can have a little bit of everything. But as you might figure out, the Second World War in the West isn't actually what I'm focusing on during this play. It's this bad boy. I'm legitimately scared because, well, Soviets tend to be quite hard to invade, at least according to my experiences. But the good old chasing tactic of just letting the Soviets ram their divisions into your entrenched and fortified front line with CAS doesn't work anymore with no step back. At least I don't think it does. So we're gonna have to do it some other way. Either way, I am not looking forward to it. Also, I have no idea how the new supply system works, so that must be fun to figure out. Guess I could spare subways to the Italians. Maybe they'll like it. I don't know. But yeah, Played Peace Conferences is probably the best mod in HOI4 ever made. Seeing that you don't have to experience, as I said, the Italians taking over the entire world, as they like to do in, according to 100% of my experience. I remember the first time I ever took down the Allies. I should just say thank God I actually did download Playlab Peace Conference, because without it I would have just given up on life permanently. Also, important thing here, satellite Dutch Indies, satellite British Raj, but here, you do want to puppet the Brits if you have the DLC Brigade for Victory, because, well, you can basically just grab their entire navy, which is friggin' huge, and just using that method, you can most probably just take down the entire world navally. Let's see what else I can do here. Take those states I don't care about. And that should be World War II as we know it. Done with. Was, well, a lot of mistake. It was the Clan Poland, 3rd of September until the what the fuck? Where? this is just cut him. But it's probably one of the fastest bars I've ever done. Who knows? Also, I guess you can be using my playthrough, or well, yeah, I guess you can go to playthrough, or as a guide if you want to go for the achievement through Blitzkrieg, because I technically passed those achievements, but yeah, no, the whole Operation Sea Lion thing probably wouldn't work. Or you technically don't need it, but tomato tomato. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon. So I was about to, invade Denmark, because why not? I noticed that Canada is guaranteeing them. I just managed to get Canada in the peace deal. So I have a plan, right? I will invade them. I've done this several times before. Invade them here. Take and circle Halifax. Get them there. Push them to Montreal. Should be easy. And whilst another invasion force goes and gets Vancouver, I will go and get a war goal on the US of A. Because in 1940, they aren't the best, to say the least. So, in the peace deal that ensues with Canada, I will pop them in every state except for, Southern Ontario, St. Lawrence, Quebec, and Halifax, and that area. Because basically, I don't want this whole front, and the US is gonna have to keep, like, I'd say 80% of its army, just making sure that my puppets, that I do not call into the war, doesn't just cross over the border. So once they do that, I'll just cross over the border here, quickly take Chicago, quickly take Michigan, all of these bad boys. You really just need the major cities, so New York, Philadelphia, Washington, Boston, Detroit, and Chicago, as well as, San Diego, not San Diego, San Francisco, and Los Angeles to capitulate them. So I'll go get a naval invasion from neutral Canada right into these two, whilst I quickly clap these bad boys, and the war should be won. That's just the plan, at least. Who knows how it's actually will go. I will also capitalize on it to get maybe Sweden. It's probably just worth the war, so I'll probably skip that. But Norway and wherever else I feel like getting, because 10-day justification time. So yeah, enjoy the time lapse. So that was that war, and now we have a war goal on the US on top of that. So I'll just be grabbing this, sparkling in a little bit of. Oh yeah, we have. Totally forgot this was all about Denmark. Nobody likes the Danes. New Zealand. I guess we can take that. Samoa. No idea where that is. Canada puppet, and we'll take this one, Danish Island over here. Do we have the Canadian puppet somewhere here? Yeah, there. And I'll gladly take that one island off you. And let's go. Wham bam, Christmas Ham, we just got the Canadians. So I'll be 67 divisions. Yeah, I'll just be preparing some stuff here. Hopefully the AI actually, doesn't realize that we won't be attacking through here. Otherwise, I'm going to be clinically depressed. No, but really, that would be pretty bad. And we're just gonna set up a naval invasion module from here to San Francisco. From here to LA. And signing you and yeah. Believe it or not, invading the US is actually like really boring. Either it's just your troops grinding up on the front line, or it's just walking for like 24 hours straight. Hopefully it will be simply walking, because I do not want to lose a lot of stuff. Or equipment, I should say. Equipment. But yeah, I will see you soon. So that's one nation down. We're just gonna, take the Panama Canal, take the... I'm actually wondering how I should split the US up, if I even should. I have more oil than needed. I guess there's like tons of civs in the US, if I remember correctly, but I could be wrong. I definitely could. Otherwise, yeah, I think we actually have a fighting chance against the Soviets now, but I could be wrong. Yeah, no. There's no other major. Well, I guess we could fuck around a bit in Asia, but nah. I mean, I'm not allied to, but it would be tough to take down Japan and it would just, I don't think it would work really. Maybe China though. China would be pretty buggy. I am puppeting the United States just for their navy. Because, well, it's also pretty chunky. And I don't think... you know, we are just free to get rid of our puppets, and you know, as you might see, I'm about to roll out some medium tanks, and with them we should be able to easily wreck the Soviet Union. Hopefully. Highlighted. Hopefully. I have no idea how it will go. We will probably just end up all dead in Berlin. But yeah, no, my plans are just, you know, fuck up the Soviets, maybe do that one exploit where they just ram themselves into your front line, and then just, you know, push them back. I also might be trying to use my spy agency for once. That would be very cool. You know, just to get collaborations and whatever else is needed. You know, just boot up so they don't have. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I will see you soon. So, apparently, I didn't notice, the fucking Japanese went after my puppet, the Philippines. Now I'm not worried them. Also, China is getting pushed back, and just such a shame. We could have been best friends, Irito. But we're here. Anyways, I think I'm gonna go through the entire Soviet Union just to get there. Because my War of the USSR focus just passed. So, wish me luck. So, I just don't know anymore. I'm just feeling like it's starting to get boring, and well, yeah, as you can see by the like max entrenchment that every troop has on front line right now, it didn't go well really good for me, I guess. I might return to this save game in the near future, who knows, but for now I'm just going to leave and maybe go and do another game. I think it's pretty interesting to do a just, you know, seeing how the different scenarios are, and like how disregarded and just forgotten the actual 1939 start date is. And yeah, so if you want to see more of this content, maybe, you know, do some maybe me doing, like, I don't know, Russia start or some other nation might be interesting. Maybe Japan even. Please do tell me. But for now, I'm going to have to call quits. I just don't. I'm bored, basically. So yeah. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please tell me in the comments what to do next. I have no idea at all, and I'm glad to take your suggestions. That will be all, and thank you.